Welcome back to the Style Stories podcast with me, your host, personal stylist Lisa Gilby, and I'm excited because today we have got a Christmas special with one of my favourite guests, Maxine from Dress to the Max. She's come back on to do a Christmas
Hello.
special. Welcome back onto the podcast.
Thank you so much for asking me. I really enjoyed it last time. It was so much fun.
We had a great chat last time. It was really
We
good.
did.
And
We did.
for people who haven't heard that episode, could you please do us a quick intro, give us a bit of background about you, and tell me how you set up your Instagram? What led to you setting up your amazing account, Dress to the Max Instagram?
Okay, so in a nutshell then, I spent 30 years in banking and finance, joined straight from university, and I sort of hit 50 and hit a brick wall. And I stopped enjoying my job, and I think my perimenopause was like, I had a really hard perimenopause, coupled with low B12, that just sent me a bit loopy. So, a wonderful better word. And I was in a very fortunate position. My husband was changing jobs and said to me, "You want to go?" So I did, left, and then I didn't know what to do. I was casting about thinking, what am I going to do now? I was used to being in charge and being the boss lady and everybody looking to me for all the answers. And I started doing this because I felt there's the other women out there like me. You don't recognise your face anymore, you don't recognise your body, you don't even feel like yourself. Your sense of style has gone AWOL. And yes, there were loads of ladies like me. So that's how it started. And it's just literally snowballed from there.
Yeah, and you've got like 40,000 followers.
40,000 on Instagram and just over 17,000 on TikTok. So I'm not quite as active. Yeah, I do. I post most days. I do quite a lot of chatty stuff on there as well that you can't really do on Instagram because people like to watch a long story on TikTok. So I can sit and chat about all kinds of stuff.
I'm going to head over and follow you on TikTok. I think I told you this last time, my 15-year-old son has banned me from going on TikTok. He said, I'll be mortified, all my friends were on there. You're not allowed to go on there, Mum.
Yeah, you know what? You can block all of them so they don't see you.
Yeah. I've no idea. I'm just literally, I was thinking,
I would not be dictated to by a 15-year-old.
No, exactly. He's mortified with anything I do at the moment. So I actually just thought, great, that's one less thing I have to do. But I know TikTok is massive.
Yeah, I know.
So we're going to be talking about Christmas today because it's a Christmas special and I like being nosy about other people's Christmas. We are going to go into fashion because we've all been there. This is a fashion podcast. We've all been there. You're getting ready to go to an event. You get an invite to an event. You're like, what the hell am I going to wear? So great, I'm excited about the event. And now you've got the hassle of not knowing what to wear, especially like the office Christmas party, maybe drinks with neighbours, the big day itself. I know some people spend the big day, Christmas Day, in their comfies, like maybe some nice PJs. A lot of people just, get their comfies on for the whole day. I'm more about the glamour.
Me too.
More about the glamour, yeah. So we will be covering that in this episode in a short while but first of all, I want to get into your Christmas, Maxine, what you do.
Oh, right. Right, I need to tell you straight up, Christmas. My birthday is Christmas Day.
No!
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I feel Christmas is mine. It belongs to me. It is my birthday. So therefore, I feel like I have more right to it than anybody else.
Now, I didn't know this before we recorded the podcast. This is a bit of a revelation. A Christmas Day
I thought I'd keep
birthday.
it to myself until today.
And when you were younger, did that annoy you, having a birthday on Christmas Day?
No, because when I was younger, I genuinely thought that my birthday lasted a week because we lived near my family at that time up north, because I'm from Liverpool. And I'm one of 13 cousins on my mum's side. And I had lots of aunties and uncles, and there would be lots of visiting, lots of parties. And every time somebody saw me, there'd be happy birthday and I'd get 2 presents. And, so I genuinely did think that Christmas was just all about me.
Oh, that's a good. I love that. That's
Child. I was an only child as well. And then when I got to be in my sort of later teens, early 20s into my early 30s, I was going out Christmas Eve. I'd be with all my friends, dinner dances, discos, clubbing. I'd roll home in the early hours of the morning, open my presents with my mum and dad, probably still drunk. Um, and I'd be having an amazing time. They'd get the DJ to play Happy Birthday at midnight. They'd organise cakes for me, my friends. So it was wonderful. And then I had children in my life. First of all, my
yeah,
daughter, then my stepkids, and that was it.
yeah,
My birthday ceased to exist.
right. So you
Literally,
get
literally.
yeah, yeah, yeah. True. But Chris, I mean, so obviously you're Christmassy, but you're birthday-ish at the same time. So it's a huge celebration for you.
It is, but what I tend to do is organise several different things for my birthday, not on my birthday. So, like, going out with friends, me and my husband always do something, whether it be going to the theatre or, lots of different things we've done over the time. Um, and sometimes we do it in January, sometimes in December. I don't tend to have a summer celebration. It is always centered around Christmas, but I go nuts on the Christmas decorations.
Right. So have you got any tradition? Obviously, it's your birthday, so this
Mm,
is a bit different to other people who don't have
yeah,
a birthday at Christmas. But do you have like traditions? You obviously said you go big on the decorations, which is
yeah,
amazing. I do too, and I love having the same decorations I've had for years. I quite like that continuity. I don't always
yeah,
get
me
new.
too. Yeah, me too. What we've just done is I just have more trees, different coloured themes, um, and keep adding to them. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's and I was always one that put my tree up sort of the week before Christmas. Never used to put it up early. And then, of course, once you've had kids, they want the decorations up early. And so we're actually starting next weekend. This is the first for me. But I also think partly it's the Instagram effect because I do need, for a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, I need the background. So we won't get the main tree until December, but I need to put the rest up.
Oh yeah, of
And we're
course.
away a lot we're doing stuff at the weekends. So I need to get it sorted now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, a few people putting up, but it's my husband's birthday on the 5th of December. So we always do his birthday, 5th of December. Then we go Christmas. Literally, as soon as his
Yeah.
birthday, then it's full on Christmas from that
My
point.
stepdaughter is the 1st of December, and we've
Right.
always been the same. Her birthday has to be out of the way. It does
Yeah.
make me laugh because she's a real stickler about it. And I always think, well, what about my birthday? Because
Yes.
I don't get a choice, do I?
No,
So,
exactly.
yeah. And this is my daughter's very good, about wishing me happy birthday and making a fuss of me. But, I did right from the off, my stepkids, they come over and it's like, oh, yeah, happy birthday. Where's my presents?
Yeah, because it's about them, exactly. Which is,
And you know what? It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all because it's just, in terms of my birthday, I think it's more important for my parents. So we always spend Christmas with my parents, always. And my daughter is always with us as well. And we always, at 11 o'clock, we have mince pies and champagne. My mum makes amazing sausage rolls. So I don't tend to have breakfast. We tend to have that at 11 o'clock. And it's wished happy birthday, and then I go into full on cook the dinner mode. So
right.
I'll be cooking the dinner. My husband helps. He's the sous chef. He does all the cooking, chopping, peeling, and the tidying up after me as I go around. And then, we have our dinner. We always miss the King's Speech. Always. I have to watch it later because that's when we're having Christmas lunch. And then, sort of in the afternoon, we switch from being Christmas Day to my birthday. And
Ah,
that's when
right.
I open my cards and my presents after dinner around the table or maybe in the lounge, not sitting on the sofas, and then it gets all a lot more relaxed after that.
Yeah.
So, and then my stepchildren they always come Boxing Day. Their mum's birthday is Christmas Eve.
Oh, how funny is
So
that?
I
Wow.
know. So I mean, it's quite sad for my husband because obviously they want to see their mum Christmas Eve. They live a couple of hours drive away from us, so or she does. So they always spend Christmas Eve with her, which means they're there Christmas morning. Nobody wants to be driving Christmas Day, so we have to wait for them to get up on Boxing Day and drive to us Boxing Day. So I think my husband gets shortchanged at Christmas every
Yeah.
single year, which is really sad for him. But I think he's kind of got used to it now as well. But
Yeah.
that's the nature of families, isn't it? Now, there's so many of us, I think, that are in that situation, and you just got to make your peace with it and have a good time.
It's that the blended family thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
alternate. I mean, we alternate between, either Matt's mum or my family down in Southend, but my three brothers are all in blended families. So
yeah.
it's throwing everything out because you can't make it all work. So
You
we see each
can't,
other
and I
quite
think,
randomly.
when they eventually get married, and if they do have children of their own, it's only going to get worse, isn't it? So we kind of think, oh, we'll just have our celebration. And I can see in years to come that we'll have friends come and stay with us Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. When the kids are sort of, off with their own family, it's going to change
Yeah,
again, isn't it?
absolutely. And especially as because we're getting to that age where parents are getting older and they're not going to be with us forever. So you know, I this I really love Christmas. I am a Christmas person. I really enjoy it, and I enjoy the build up as much as I do the day. My advice to anybody is don't put all your eggs in one basket for the day. Enjoy the build up. Have your friends round, go out, do something Christmas Eve, all of those things. We always used to go to the pub Christmas Eve for a few, then come back and I would have made dinner, something that I could put in the oven, just take out for my parents, daughter, us,
Yeah.
and anybody else that happened to be there. Um, and then we would go to midnight mass as well. But we've moved house, so we haven't been to midnight mass the last few years, but we always would normally go. I don't even believe, I just like the ritual.
Yeah, I
Does
love the
that
rich.
make
I mean,
sense?
yeah, I mean, I was brought up Catholic, so we always did Sunday. We not Sunday. We always did Sunday. We did obviously, but we also
Yeah.
always did Christmas Day, and didn't really do the midnight mass. But then I did do it. It's very very magical midnight mass. It gets you really in the spirit.
I think, so without getting too philosophical, I think that, we know that Jesus existed because of the Romans. They were very good at writing down history. So we know that he existed as a person. And I think that he was obviously a nice person and did some good things. So
Yeah,
I'm very happy to. And we also know he wasn't actually born on Christmas Day. That's the
no,
Romans
no,
were
no.
very good at incorporating other people's religions, to try so elements and just blending them with their own. So, Romans had a festival called Saturnalia
Mm,
where they gave gifts, and the house slaves, the servants, became the masters for the day and were able to rule the owners of the house. And they would have loads to eat, and it was quite a big celebration. And it was around Christmas time.
right.
So, obviously a much older celebration. So I always say, like, it's like Saturnalia. It's the same
Wow, I love
for us,
that.
yeah.
See, every day is a school day. I've just learnt something, and I love history as well, and I'm really
Yeah,
into my history. I'm sorry. Right, Saturnalia, for those who don't want to do, yeah,
Saturnalia for those that
yeah,
don't believe, yeah. So there is that tradition of giving gifts, eating till you go pop, and having a lot of fun.
indulging and having a festivities
Yeah.
and a lot of fun. So with food, with indulging, have you got any top tips on the Christmas dinner? Have you got any tricks for your roast potatoes or anything
Oh
like that?
my God. Oh, I always use duck fat, goose
Right,
fat, one of the two.
yeah,
And parboil them first, give them a good shake so they're nice and fluffy. And always use something like King Edward's or Desiree potatoes.
right.
That's really important, you know. You need to use the right type of potatoes, that you've got that nice sort of floury, fluffy potato. It's no good having those waxy ones because they will never crispy up.
That's a top tip, actually. Yes, definitely. And the parboiling though, and roughing them up because it gets all the bits around the edge go all
It
crispy then.
does, and then you get more crisp.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love a roast potato.
And
I haven't
I
had
almost
breakfast
think,
yet.
you can almost slightly overdo them, not burn them. It's about the right heat, because then you get a really, really crisp
Yeah, yeah. I
roasty.
think up
We're
high,
all
lots of
obsessed with
that.
crispy roasties, aren't we? We're all obsessed with crispy roasties.
We're obsessed. I see loads of videos on TikTok and on Instagram where people say the crisp, and they're biting into these crispy roast potatoes. It's a thing. It's a real thing. You've got to get a
Even my
crispy
stepson
thing.
last year told me that because I always serve a Christmas dinner again on Boxing Day. They told me that, my stepson said that they were really nice. Oh, these are that. Oh, these are nice. So I obviously got it right last year.
Yeah, there you go. Your son's saying that. That's good. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we're going to go into, first of all, your favourite Christmas movie. Then we're going to talk about the outfits. So what have you got a favourite Christmas movie? Do you do that Christmas Eve?
Yeah, Arthur Christmas.
I don't think I've seen that.
We have expressions that we all say. I lost everything in that flat. And just like with little things that we all, yeah, it is Arthur Christmas. So and I love it. I love Arthur Christmas. It's brilliant.
Well, I'm going to have to see Arthur Christmas because we did Elf last year, and I feel like we love Elf, but I feel like the years are so fast. Like I feel like I've just watched Elf. I know that
I'm
sounds.
not the biggest fan of Elf.
Oh, I love
I
Elf.
really
It's a
am not.
classic.
I
Oh,
just think it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit
it's so
ridiculous.
funny. With I
Of
just
course, I do love the holiday as well. Everybody loves the holiday. I love the holiday.
Yes, I love it. The build up, you're right as well. Enjoy the build up. Don't put it all because it's an anticlimax then as well. You've just like all for the big day. Go for
Yeah,
dressing up, having fun. The silly season where everyone's just a little bit more off guard. It's actually quite nice. It's
absolutely.
nice.
I think, the worst thing you can do over Christmas is to be a Christmas humbug because it's all around you. So you might as well just embrace it, go with the flow, have some fun. Ultimately, at the end of
Yeah.
the day, it doesn't matter if you haven't got the latest thing or the lights don't work on the tree or you burn the dinner or whatever. It's about being together and having fun. And that is such a cliche, but it's true.
It is a cliche, but also if you don't have crispy roast potatoes, then Christmas is ruined. I think that's
Well, there is an element of that, yes. Ooh, I tell you what, another thing, another top tip of ours is we always play silly games. And one of our favourites is Pass the Bomb.
Oh yeah, pass the
Have
bomb. Yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
you played it? Yeah.
I've
Oh,
got past the bomb.
and we play that, and of course, when everyone has had a few drinks, and the words that people come out with, and we're all often we have to end the game because we're laughing so much we can't carry on.
Amazing. I'm going to dig out past the bomb. I think we're going to our neighbours this year, so there's going to be a lot of us. So it's going to be good fun.
Yeah,
It's going to be good fun. Right, outfits. Let's do outfits.
outfits. Okay.
Now, if you used to work in an office, you used to work in a corporate environment, and obviously there's going to be lots of office drinks going on at the moment
Yes.
coming up.
Mm.
What have you got a day to night outfit tip? What would you
Right.
wear if you were going to an
Okay.
office party?
Okay. There's a couple of things. Right. So I know that mostly people are listening, but I am just wearing, like, I've just got a pair of black palazzo jeans on and a black roll neck. But what I've done is I have added a very, very super sparkly lariat necklace.
That is gorgeous, that
And
necklace.
I
Where
brought a red lip pencil down, and I put on a relatively neutral lip, but I would definitely change it up for a nice bright lip. And you want some sparkly highlighter.
oh,
Put a little bit of
lovely.
that on the top of your cheeks.
Yeah.
You don't need to go too mad. I also think, a bit of black eyeliner, it really switches up the look from day to night, doesn't it?
I
You
wouldn't
know,
be without my eyeliner. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
So black eyeliner, black mascara. I normally wear brown in the day, but I would put a little slick of black on, bit of the sparkly stuff on my skin, and just, black jeans, black trousers, but a really sparkly statement necklace. And
Mm.
change your shoes. I've brought these down to show you. These are little satin bow kitten heels, but they're leopard print with a little leopard print bag to go with. They're actually from River Island. But if you went out, with black trousers, all black, because I'm wearing a black roll neck, but the sparkly jewellery, your makeup a little bit more zhuzhed up, on trend leopard prints, you're rocking, aren't you?
I love that outfit. So anyone listening, I know, obviously fashion is visual. We're describing it. And Maxine's looking amazing in a black polo neck with black jeans. Then she's got sparkly necklace, highlighter, red lip, and then leopard print shoes and bag. You can see this on YouTube because I do post these podcasts on my
Well, I'm
YouTube
just
channel.
going to get my next outfit as well.
Yeah,
So,
next outfit. And
we've
that's
got
just really straightforward as well, but you still
very
look really
similar.
glam.
But what you can also do is just keep, make your black boots that you went to work in.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's a velvet blazer. This one is Joe Brown's, but it is
Oh,
covered in gold embroidery. Look
that
at
looks
that.
like a vintage blazer.
It is stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. So, yes, for
Absolutely
those of you
gorgeous.
that are only listening, you go out in that. I mean, look, it changes the whole vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah, so basically, yeah, you're just wearing
Gold leather clutch,
gold
colourful
clutch,
gold clutch
beautiful.
bag, and that's it.
I
I've got 3 options. Oh, and I'll tell you what else I've got. Joe Brown's have actually got a little velvet bag
oh,
with
cute.
the golden embroidery. So it matches. So you don't
Yeah,
have to do too much, I don't think, to go from desk to dinner or out to party. My final one is, now there's loads of these around, sparkly sequins. You can't have Christmas without sequins, can you?
no,
So
absolutely not.
this is, they're everywhere at the minute, but this one I love because it's very different. I got this from my friend Jo, who runs an online boutique called the Cotswold Shed.
Yep,
Now,
yep.
you
Joe's,
see the
Joe's
pink.
been on the podcast.
Has she? Oh, that's lovely. So it's one of those jackets you'll have seen everywhere, but this one is pink.
Yeah,
So it's a sequin jacket with 2 grosgrain ribbon bows down the front.
hmm
And again, a pair of black trousers or a black skirt. You can keep your black on for work during the day, add your sparkles, and away you go.
I love it. Now, so Maxine's wearing one of the jackets that's really hot on trend at the moment, which is a sparkly little jacket with black bows tied
Yeah,
at the front, but
it's
it's
a
pink
it's
sequins.
cropped, isn't it? It's cropped. But the difference with this one is all of the shops. So H&M have got them, Marks and Spencers, Tesco had them. They're all black or the ivory cream. And the beauty of this one is it's completely different in that it is pink. It's a dark pink though, isn't it? It's pink on black velvet. And it's just gorgeous. You could
Yeah,
wear burgundy trousers with this,
yeah.
or a burgundy skirt, or over a burgundy knitted dress. There's
Beautiful.
just putting something like this on over an otherwise plain outfit is going to just transform it, isn't it?
Love it. I love that idea. It's brilliant. And I love what you said, Maxine, about it not being, don't make it complicated. Just have, you know,
Keep it
pay
easy.
attention to detail and just have a beautiful jacket. You just
Yeah,
elevate jeans and a top.
yeah, absolutely. Gorgeous jackets, bit of spangly jewellery, and a little bit of glitter for your face.
Job done.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. Absolutely. So, yes, they're my tips for desk to night out dressing. And I
Yes.
used to do a lot of that. Also means that, if you've got a tote that you take to work, it's all going to fit in there nice and easy. and you haven't got to be worried. The other thing that I always think is, this time of year, when I was younger, I would probably go out with a lot more flesh showing. But this time of year, I don't want to freeze to death on the train going home. And also, I mean, like today, it's miserable weather. Often it's
Yeah.
quite horrible, isn't it? So just wearing a pair of black boots and, comfort's key for me. I like to try and keep things nice and easy these days.
I'm the same as well. I mean, you could jazz up that little sparkly pink sequin jacket you had on. You could wear that with, a leather pencil skirt if you're someone that
Yeah.
wants to go a bit more out there. But I think a lot of us just love our jeans or our tailored trousers, like you
I
say,
think
keep
I would,
warm.
yeah, I would wear, and I do wear a lot, the black faux leather trousers. I
Yeah.
think they're always quite a good staple for going out in.
I think you always look elevated when you put a pair of faux leather trousers on,
Yeah,
you know?
or black velvets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can wear black velvet to the office, can't you? Especially sort of this time of year, running up to Christmas, and you've just got a plain black jacket on. Then you swap it up with your spangles, and away you go.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the outfits you've shown us that people are going to be able to see on my YouTube channel would work for the next category I've got, which is drinks with the
Mm.
neighbours.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely. And drinks with the neighbours. I think you're far more likely to be wearing jeans, aren't you?
Yeah,
Or you could wear black faux leather trousers. But also, if you're going to wear jeans, I don't know if you're going to be able to see these. I'm going to move around. This is really YouTubey people.
yeah, yeah. This is going to
Um,
be on
I've
YouTube.
got, look, these are black palazzo jeans.
Yeah,
So they're a bit more on trend in terms of a shape. And if you just wear a sparkly top with that, you could just wear a sequin t-shirt, couldn't you?
yeah. A
I mean, there's
sequin
so
t-shirt
many
would
of
be
them
great.
around. Or there is a company called Disco Kids, and they
Yeah,
do some really jazzy stuff for Christmas. So um, they do like balloon sleeve, sparkly jumpers, t-shirts with lots of sort of like Christmas disco, lots of glitter and stuff and that on them. And I think that, is really kind of relaxed for a nice gathering with the neighbours, isn't it?
yeah. I do recommend a bit of Disco Kids actually a lot. I've got a few
Yeah,
of their t-shirts. I've got the ones that say disco. I've got this one with a gold glitter ball on it. I mean, they're
yeah.
loads of fun. They've got a sparkly jumpsuit. There's all of that
Oh
stuff.
yes,
But
I've
great.
got one of those sparkly jumpsuits as well. They're
Oh,
great.
fab.
Yeah, so easy to throw on. Actually, over the Christmas period as well. Get lots of
Yeah.
expansion.
Absolutely. Now, I think one of my favourites was definitely that Joe Brown embroidered jacket, though. It's like kind of
Yeah,
black
yeah,
gold embroidery, and it looks like a vintage jacket. And these things are not just for Christmas. This is the point as well. You don't want to just, we're spending a lot of money at Christmas anyway, so you don't need to, buy a whole outfit for Christmas. You can
no,
mix
and
and
also
match.
I've got a Joe Brand's jacket from several years ago that is black velvet, but it's got more of like an ivory embroidery and beads on it, and I still wear it. I wear it with a black. I wore it with a black jumpsuit that is this season to a concert recently, and everybody was remarking on it because I think if you get something that is not what you'd call a trend, but something that is quite unique, that's going to last you for years, you can bring it out of the wardrobe again and again and again, can't you?
So I was going to ask quickly about the palazzo jeans because how tall are you, Maxine?
I'm 5'2".
Right, Max is 5'2", and a lot of
And I'm a
people who are
size
short.
16, or I'm a 14 to 16, but these are River Island. They are not the Marks and Spencer's ones.
Right, so River Island Palazzo, so the wide kind of culotte style
Yeah.
jeans. A lot of the reason I'm bringing it up is because the amount of people who are petite, sort of smaller
Mm,
height, say to me, "I can't wear those." No, they
I
won't
love
look
them.
good on me.
Yeah, I love them.
They look amazing. You definitely, if you're listening and you are under 5'4", whatever is classed as petite, 5'3" and under, I think. you absolutely can wear palazzos and wide leg jeans,
I
and
think,
it's
yeah,
much.
and wide leg trousers. I think the key is, so these are petite at River Island, but
Right.
they are to the floor on me. So even with a heel, they'll only be just above the heel, and that is the trick. I find the Marks and Spencer's ones, they're petite are too short, even at 5'2". They're just that bit shorter, and then you look a bit daft. So,
Do you
um,
know? Yes, the length is important. The length of the
the length
trouser
is
is
really
important.
important. Yeah, and also for me, I've got hips. That's probably one of my curviest bit is my hips and my bum. And I find Marks and Spencer's, whoever's their fit model, has got very narrow hips, so they never fit me right. So
Interesting.
yeah,
Right, but River Island do. River Island are a
River
good
Island,
fit.
fantastic. Yeah, River Island, fantastic. There's not even a comparison in the size.
Right, this is the top tip, guys, listening to
Mhm.
this. So
I
if you
find this
have
with
got,
all their jeans, with all River Island actually have a great denim section, and they do all the different styles, they do all the different colours, and they do different leg lengths. Even if you're not looking in the petite section, often if you go onto the jeans, it'll have short, regular, long to choose from. So even if you're really tall, they'll cater to you for those as well. And I'm often a size 14 in their jeans as well, so they're quite generous. Um, yeah, so that I know everybody raves about Marks and Spencer's jeans, don't they? But
yeah, they do.
they just don't suit me. They really don't suit me. They are just never the right size. If I go up to an 18, they hang off me like sacks. And very often the 18 is the 16 is just too tight on the hip.
Right. So it's just finding your brands, isn't it? When you
Yeah,
can narrow down to brands that work for you, then stick to those brands.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah, people do rave about the M&S jeans, especially the wide jeans. But it's interesting to know maybe they're cutting for different body shape. I think
Yeah, I think it's,
Zara cuts for straight body shapes.
you know what? With Zara, I find it's so hit and miss.
Yeah.
Um, Recently, I've bought some jeans recently from Zara that are size 14, and they fit absolutely perfectly. I
Right.
actually ordered the 16, had to send them back because they were really baggy. And then another style, the 16, I won't even be able to get past my knees. So I think it's just, depends on the style of the jean. You've just got
Oh,
to try them on. You've just
yeah. I
got to
mean,
try them
that's the
on, and you've
pain.
got to not worry about what the label says. That's only a guide, I think. The label's just a guide, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't get hung up on worrying that if a size 16 fits you or whatever size fits you and you're normally a different size or whatever, don't look at the label. You've got to look at the
Yeah,
cut and the
absolutely.
fit.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. And it's just a pain because that's why online shopping is a massive pain in the backside because you can't,
Ah,
you've got to
I'm
just faff
forever
about.
turning things round. Back it goes. Turn it round.
Yeah.
It goes.
Yeah, exactly. I had to go to two every places yesterday because the printers weren't working. So I went to the Tesco Metro and then I went somewhere else. Printers weren't. I've got to take it back again today. I'm like always trudging around with like boxes to return. It's so annoying.
It's
And
horrendous.
it's horrendous. And then what about the day itself, the big day? Are you in your comfies on Christmas Day? It's your
Oh,
birthday
no,
as well.
no. I definitely go for something with a sparkle. I enjoy
Right.
something with a sparkle. And I often wear a short sleeve as well. I don't wear a jumper or anything like that because I'm in the kitchen, I'm going to get hot and sweaty and horrible because I can always put a cardigan on or, put a nice little fluffy cardigan on over what I'm wearing later if I get cold. So I'm far more likely to wear a sparkly jumpsuit from Disco Kids, for example. Joe
Yes.
Brown's, a big fan of Joe Brown's at their party wear. They have got fantastic stuff. They've got some really lovely jumpsuits this year.
Yeah.
And I also like peacocks for their Christmas fashion.
Okay. Yeah.
They have got they've had the most lovely berry velvet velour suit.
Oh,
And I could see I would wear, and they've got a great lace blouse this year, and I would easily wear something like the velour trousers with a black lace blouse or an ivory lace blouse and just some nice jewellery. And I
yeah,
always wear some silly thing on my head. Mine's normally a crown, saying birthday queen, or
yes.
I have the deely boppers with the fairies on the end. I have been known to wear mistletoe ones, and I make everybody in the family wear them as well.
I love it. I think your house sounds amazing fun at Christmas. I'm all over that. We're just there in our Christmas hats. So, but it's
Oh, we have
festivities
a
all
bag.
round.
We have a bag full of these Christmas ones, and you know, people have their own. So my mum has a little sort of Father Christmas hat on hers with a bit of white fur and a bobble on the end. My dad has the full-on Christmas Father Christmas hat.
Love it.
Mr. Max has a big pair of felt antlers. So he takes
Amazing.
them off. He has some photographs wearing them, then he takes them off. And then he discovers that we've got sprout glasses and things on the table.
Oh, brilliant. I love it.
Oh,
I
if
love
you
it.
can't be silly at Christmas, when can you be silly?
Yeah, you've got to be silly. It's silly season. It's called silly
Absolutely.
season
Yeah,
for that
absolutely.
reason. Let your
Yeah.
guard down, have some fun, let your hair down. Final question for you. It's been a great chat, and I loved your outfit suggestions. They're brilliant
Thank
outfit
you.
suggestions and top tips on the jeans as well. What do you want for Christmas? What's on your wish list?
Oh, what do I want for Christmas?
I mean, I feel at this age we've kind of got everything, and I'm
I
always
don't.
just
Do you know what I really want? What I really, really want is a KitchenAid blender.
right. Okay,
And so it's nothing really for me. Well, it is for me because I love cooking and I really
right.
want one. And I keep saying to my husband that I want one. Um, and then for my birthday, as my birthday is Christmas, I've asked my husband for Kylie tickets.
Now, we talked about this on the podcast last time. Maxine is a huge Kylie fan, and that's her style icon, Kylie, as well.
Stop messing.
Tickets. Kylie tickets sounds amazing. That's a
I
really good
know, but
plan.
you know what? The last time I went, I was in a box, and it was wonderful. I had such a fantastic time, and the VIP area, and I think it's over £300 each for a ticket just in a decent seat. And so I am thinking, God, for that we could go away for a couple of nights. And as I've seen her, and I can watch her and listen to her anytime I like, I am still thinking I want to go, but there is the sensible part of me thinks maybe I should say, let's go away for a weekend together.
Sometimes I think you've just got to do things for the sheer joy of it and be frivolous with occasionally. I think it's fine to do that. And if it's something that you really love, I don't think Kylie's going to be doing that many more concerts. I don't think,
Well, she's
So,
the same age as me, isn't she? And I'm 3
right.
years off 60, so I think I am 6 months, 5 months older than her. See, I know it is. Number one Kylie fan here. Maybe, do you think she'll retire? I don't know. She's
I
enjoying
don't know.
herself.
She's got a lot. She's a pocket rocket, that's for sure. Definitely. I think she's probably got
She's
quite.
half my age.
She looks amazing. I mean, she
Yeah,
does incredible.
yeah.
And she is brilliant. All right, that's excellent. Thank you so much, Maxine, for joining
You
me
are
today.
welcome.
And
You are
where can
welcome.
where can people find you? People listening.
Oh, if they're listening and they want to come along and find me on Instagram, it's dressed to the max. It's just a little pun on my name. My name is Maxine. In fact, everything. So my like to know it page, my Klarna page, my Instagram page, my Facebook page, and my TikTok page, they are all dressed to the max. And
Perfect. And I'm
even
going to
if
go
you
and follow
type
you
in Maxine, often I'll be one of the choices.
to come up. So follow her on Instagram. When I said I'm going to follow you, obviously I'll follow you on Instagram. I'm going to follow you on
Yeah,
TikTok because I need to get
I'm on
involved in that
TikTok
and
where I'll
see what's
just
going on.
witter on about all kinds of whatever. Yeah.
Excellent. I love wittering on. All right, brilliant. Thanks so much for joining me again on the Style Stories
Oh, I
podcast.
loved it, Lisa. Thank you for asking me back. I've really enjoyed it.
And it's too early to say it, but Merry Christmas.
Oh, yes, thank you so much. Are you missing something?
And, of course, I'm missing happy birthday, Maxine, for Christmas
Thank you so
Day.
much. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you.
Cheers, Lisa.